Hello and welcome to the Rufus Project 1 Credit Challenge, the special anniversary edition of this particular little video series. Yep, it's been a year since I started doing this, from going from a pre-recorded video to this live format you see me do now, because basically it saves on editing afterwards. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. Anyway, my name is Trevor Holland. I'm one of the hosts of the Rufus Project podcast and the What the History podcast. Oh, pardon me. I breathed in the wrong time. And I love old arcade games and pinballs. It's a passion of mine. I won't say I'm good at them, but I just love them. So I thought for the first anniversary of the One Credit Challenge, I would go back to the game that I did for the very first One Credit Challenge 1 year ago yesterday. I didn't get to this yesterday because I was watching the Bethesda E3 showcase. That's an entirely different story that I won't go into right now. But as you can see, I will be doing Moon Patrol, which was created by Irem in 1982, and it was licensed to distribute in the West by Williams. Let's just bring up the lovely flyer and artwork on this sucker. Look at that. An incredible thing happens when a person takes control of Williams' Moon Patrol. He can't let go. So, very dramatic. So, just a bit of information on Moon Patrol. Like I said, released in 1982. It was known as Mon Pataru in Japan. I probably pronounced that very poorly. It was also a very early game to feature parallax scrolling in the background, so we'll be seeing some of that in action. You actually take the role of a Lunar City police officer assigned to Sector 9, which apparently is the home of the toughest thugs in the galaxy. There's a lot of story behind this game, to what basically comes to driving from left to right and shooting and jumping over everything that gets in your way. Use a checkpoint system that use the alphabet, so there is actually 26 checkpoints, with some key ones letting you start, I suppose, a new stage. With regards to the distribution of Moon Patrol, it was, of course, released in the arcade originally. Versions of it made its way to the Apple II, the Atari 2600, the Atari 5200, the Atari 8-bit, the Atari ST, the Commodore 64, the VIC-20, the MSX computer, IBM PC, the TI-99/4A, I don't even know what that is. I have heard of it, but I don't know what it is, and the TRS-80 color computer. Now, if you do manage to get through the beginner course, which is what it starts you on, you then have 3 champion course loops, and they just keep going on and on and on if you are good enough to actually be able to get that far. Don't expect to see it tonight, just being honest. Probably not too much more I can say rather than say about the game, rather than I should just let you see how it actually goes and how it plays. So I think it's about time we bring up the actual video of the game itself. Here we go. There it is in all its glory. I'll make that full screen for myself. And okay, they're showing the one of the championship courses in the demo here. All right, so I think it's time we'll get that credit in. As you can see, lots and lots of things to have fun with. Boulders, UFOs, holes in the ground. Yeah. I'm just enjoying watching this, actually. No, let's play the game, hey? Okay, so here we go. Let's see how I go with just 1 credit on Moon Patrol from 1982. Love the music in this. Oh. that's not a good start. That'll show him. And the UFOs aren't really the best shots. It's really just, well, I was going to say a lucky shot, an unlucky shot if you happen to get hit by one. Yep, these ones drop mines. There we go. Yeah, I made it past our first level. Woo! Regular watchers will know that I do like it getting past the first level because it actually makes me look semi-competent. That'll show him. Shouldn't brag, shouldn't brag, shouldn't brag. That's pretty bad news. Oh, no, no, oh. Yes! Now this next section may not be the most exciting visually, but I'm going to be very quiet for it because it's very much precision jumping time. Didn't mention before, this thing's got minefields. Woohoo! And as you can see, we get more UFOs. Oh, I was busy looking up instead of... yeah. No, no, no. Oh. Happy to get to point O, for sure. That was a bit too close to my liking. Oh, here we go, this is a fun bit. Nope. Oh. Bad timing on that jump. Game over. There we go. Don't think I did too badly. That honestly is the section of the game that I tend to have issues with most of the time. I'm usually very lucky to get past those boulders. Well, here we go, time for the title. Probably another little mention that I didn't mention earlier is that a bootleg of this game called Moon Ranger was released the same year as Moon Patrol. Oh well. Suppose if you've got a good thing, you can expect people to copy it. So I hope you enjoyed that, our anniversary 1 credit challenge. We will of course be back with more classic arcade and pinball titles to be played live right here on YouTube for your retro gaming pleasure. If you have any games you would like to see featured in the 1 credit challenge, let us know. We'll see what we can do. Of course, as I mentioned before, I've got a couple of podcasts, the Rufus Project and the What the History podcast, which you should definitely check out. You can check those out right here on YouTube or subscribe to them through your favorite podcasting app. That's probably enough now. Towards the end of this video, you will see down the bottom right-hand corner a tiny subscribe button. Look, I don't make it too pushy for you, okay? But, you know, you want to hit subscribe, check out some cool videos, please do. And also follow the Rufus Project on Facebook for all the updates there as well. So, there's pretty much more I can say. Happy birthday to the 1 credit challenge. Definitely. And keep an eye on the Rufus Project for more cool videos and 1 credit challenges and podcasts and all that sort of fun stuff. Catch you next time.
Game over.